February 14th, 2019, on a highway in Kashmir, something was about to happen that would shake all of India. At that moment, the soldiers traveling in the convoy had no idea this would become their final journey. On that same highway, another vehicle was slowly moving toward them. In 2019, the atmosphere in Kashmir Valley was already extremely tense. 78 vehicles carrying more than 2,500 soldiers were moving toward Srinagar. Perhaps someone had called home for the very last time. According to investigators, the vehicle was being driven by Adil Ahmed Dar. Within moments, he moved dangerously close to the convoy. And then, in a single moment, that road in Kashmir turned into complete chaos. In Pulwama, India lost 40 brave soldiers. Immediately after the incident, for a few seconds, there was only smoke and silence everywhere. Nearby security forces quickly rushed toward the incident site. Within minutes, the Jammu-Srinagar highway was completely sealed. Investigation agencies soon confirmed the identity of the individual involved. His name was Adil Ahmed Dar, a local resident from Kashmir. According to reports, he had gradually come into contact with a dangerous network. During the investigation, the name Jaish-e-Mohammed repeatedly began to surface. Authorities suspected that this entire operation had been planned for a long time. Investigators discovered that a massive quantity of explosive material had been used in the incident. But now, one major question remained. How did such a massive security breach happen? Experts and former officers began raising serious questions about the security protocols. The Jammu-Srinagar highway had already been considered a highly sensitive route. Many were shocked that a vehicle loaded with explosives managed to get so close to the convoy. The NIA and intelligence agencies rapidly expanded the investigation. Phone records, digital chats, and movement patterns were being closely analyzed. As the investigation moved forward, links began pointing toward the Jaish network. Several intelligence reports were also pointing toward Pakistan-based handlers. After Pulwama, the entire nation was in emotional shock. Across different parts of the country, the fallen soldiers were being given their final farewell. This was not just another incident. It deeply shook the entire nation. Many families first received only a missed call. Soon after, breaking news updates began flashing across television screens. That night, in many homes, people waited desperately for confirmation. Slowly, the names of the fallen soldiers began to emerge. After that night, life in many homes changed forever. By the next morning, everywhere in the country, people were talking about Pulwama. Across the nation, people came out onto the streets to pay tribute to the fallen soldiers. The atmosphere of grief slowly transformed into nationwide anger. This time, the emotions across the country felt very different. After Pulwama, the atmosphere and mindset of the nation seemed to be changing. But the real investigation was only just beginning. Every piece of evidence recovered from the incident site was being carefully examined. Phone records and digital communications became critical clues for investigators. Agencies suspected that a local support network may also have been involved. According to authorities, military-grade explosive material had been used in the attack. Yet the biggest question still remained. how did the attackers manage to cross so many layers of security? The entire nation closely followed every update related to the investigation. Around the world, attention was now focused on India and Pakistan. With every passing day, both pressure and tension continued to rise. After Pulwama, the atmosphere across the country no longer felt the same.
After the incident, an uneasy silence spread across Kashmir Valley. Indian security forces began tracing the connected networks. The investigation was now pointing toward a much larger support network. Across the country, public anger continued to grow. Everywhere, discussions about Pulwama dominated conversations. Now, the world's attention was fixed on South Asia. Investigators discovered multiple links leading toward Pakistan-based Jaish networks. The country now wanted not just investigation updates, but real answers. Pulwama had become an incident the nation would never easily forget. After that day, a different emotional atmosphere could be felt across the country.
But the story of Pulwama did not end there. In Delhi, pressure and tension were rapidly increasing. The country now expected more than statements. People were waiting for action. Across the nation, there was a deep sense of emotional unrest and silence. Meanwhile, investigation agencies continued following every lead closely. International media attention was now heavily focused on South Asia. Pulwama had become an emotional turning point for India. And within days, South Asia was about to enter a completely new chapter. But what happened next is a story still left to be told. The biggest question now was, how did India respond to Pulwama? To find out, subscribe to the channel and watch the next part of this documentary. Jai Hind.